Hello everyone and welcome to the second video on the channel, which is going to be the demo version of my infamous dungeon. So this game comes out on the 28th of July, which is 9 days from now, so that'll probably date when I'm actually recording this. And it's a strategy game like Orcs Must Die type thing, where you're just defending the dungeon sort of thing, but you're playing as the bad guy. So we'll get straight into a run. Obviously these are full version only at the minute, so we'll play standard. Now I have played as the beast before, so I might try the Crypt Keepers for a change. Well, death makes them stronger. You know what, we're going to play the Brutal Beast one because I know that class type thing. So this is our starting room sort of thing. First off, we have to select a floor plan. So you get multiple rooms and the idea is to connect them, and then this is the route that in fact we're going to get rid of that one for now. This is the route that the heroes who are going to invade have to follow. But it might have been better to get rid of this one for now. Let's put this... don't think it's going to let us X. There we go. It's probably better to put this like this, because then we can have this room here, and then at least we've got them all connected. The reason I did it that way is because you can put items in this room, whereas you can't in this type. So this is your dungeon heart, the most important bit of the actual game, basically. It's when the heroes invade, this is what they're trying to kill. So first run bonus, even though I've played this game before. The dungeon heart, born from the darkest of dark lords, rises once more. The crystal's dissonant hum summons a meagre army of monsters. Some come to defend the heart, some come to defeat the heroes, but most come to get paid. The time of darkness is now. Build your dungeon, hire monsters, and conquer the overworld. So the idea is you're like some sort of demon lord who's just starting out, so you're trying to build your influence, basically. So Gorman dies. Basically, what that does is it eats a monster to give you more food. Now, the thing is, with this specific class type that's in the beast, they require food to function. So there you go, eat one food after attacking. If there is no food, suffer 150 damage instead. So obviously you don't want to be suffering damage. And this is the same thing, eat one food, 150 damage. But this guy shares his attack damage with other monsters in the room. Now the wolf, however, has no food requirement whatsoever, so you want that one in first. But unfortunately, we're going to have to have some of the monsters in first. Simply because we don't really have a choice early on. And we'll put that there. In fact, it's probably better if we move these guys here. And then we'll keep that for now. Begin run. So, this is tutorial hero raid. Heroes are preparing to raid your dungeon. Preview who's coming in the bottom right. So it's going to be 2 mages and common loot. So it's just 2 mages. So it explores the dungeon clockwise, avoids empty rooms, and it shows you the route that they're going to take. So again, this is kind of how we wanted them to go. They're going straight through the monsters. Predict how the heroes will move and prepare your defences. Remember, keep the dungeon heart safe above all else. Monsters and minions are easily replaced. When ready, press the next wave button. So they go in each turn and basically attack each monster and then get attacked back. And that's that guy dead. So we don't actually need these 2 at the minute. However, these 2 at the back are taking damage. So we got a Dragon Spark and a Werewolf. Now the thing about this is because we've just got those now, we can actually combine these guys. And now we've just upgraded the dragon. Likewise, we can also put another dragon there, so because there's 2 dragons in the room, Pack Hunter gives attack to nearby pack hunters. So 25% extra attack for those two. Now, because I'm not a fan of these eggs, I'm gonna move the dragon in there because I've got 2 food left. So if we can get through this room with now these in here, we don't have to feed these. There's only 2 coming, but there's a paladin this time, so chances are we're actually going to lose something. We get 10 food for eating a monster, so we'll eat one of these eggs. Yummy eggs. And then that just got a damage buff. Permanently share 3% of this monster's attack to nearby monsters. Yeah, so there you go. It basically lost damage due to that. But it's gained 19 attack due to the Gorman dice thing. Which I didn't know that were a thing. Okay, fair enough. So this one's the swordsman. And there you go, dead in the first room. This paladin might be a problem because obviously he's got more tank stats. We don't kill him here, he gets straight to the dungeon heart. Yeah, there you go, he died at the heart though, so that's fine. Did he actually damage it? I don't think he did, he didn't even get a chance to attack. Poor guy. So we'll combine these eggs. And we'll stick another dragon here, just so we're saving food for this first room. Got another paladin again, and then we have another paladin again afterwards. And there you go, so now he's not getting to the dungeon heart at least. Right, so now we get to choose an extra room. So we either have the kitchen, which basically as a cooking pot, gets you more food. But people that's in the room, sorry, monsters that's in the room have 50% less attack and less HP. So again, you don't want people to attack that room, but from experience they kind of run into this room rather than the dungeon heart first. Infirmary heals nearby monsters by 25% HP. So again, this happens at the end of every turn. And this one is monsters in the room generate mana, but suffer 100 soulbound damage. Damage increases with monster level. So basically this is to cast spells when we get them. Now, at the minute, looking at the food, it's probably a good idea to get a kitchen going. And this is the influence map. So from here, obviously, our dungeon doors here, and we get to spread our influence throughout the world. So skill points and new professions, recruit new monster types. I haven't done that one yet. Add food, mana, healing, or gold production. Now, we did just get the kitchen, but we could do with the healing as well, just so we've got some sort of healing going on. I'm not too fussed over the gold production at the minute. But we could also do the new monster types. I haven't done this one yet. Now, we've got the Hero King arriving in 6 days. So we've got... Ah, these are from the other class then. Draw 5 monsters from your deck, they are free to summon. Add Gloom to the deck, or add Skeleton. See, I don't know what these two do, but 5 free monsters sounds pretty cool, so we'll go with that. Need to rearrange the dungeon, you can drag monsters to move them, even the dungeon heart can be repositioned. Rooms can be moved to, and press X to return an empty room to the inventory. So we've got our infirmary here now. It's not the infirmary, sorry, it's the cooking room. So the thing is now, we kind of need to put monsters in here that we need to heal. So which ones have got lower HP? That one's an upgraded one. We can upgrade another pup now. So we've got a level 2 there now, which is giving him obviously a lot more HP. We've got the upgraded egg. Can make another upgraded egg. Got another dragon spark there. Combine those two for now, even though it's not going to upgrade. And we'll put you in there. We'll put a wolf there and another wolf there, just so we've got the attack going on. We'll put these two here, so the first attack's going to be the heaviest, and then these two hopefully should be able to finish him off. If not, we'll have one of these here, so he gets to attack twice, because obviously they have to take this path. And then we've got this guy as a backup for a last hit, but they might run up that way, so we'll put this guy here. So yeah, they're not even getting through the room, but obviously we got an extra food there, which makes up for the dragon in this room. We do need the infirmary though. So we've got an upgrade for the dragons now. And we'll get an upgrade for one of these. Which one was the one that I upgraded last time? I cannot remember. Well, it clearly wasn't that one. That is one thing that's a bit frustrating. You don't get to see which is the one that you've already dropped one onto. So we'll stick another dragon in there just so we've got some more food production, so we're not just evening out, we're actually making food for the time being. That last guy just got absolutely wrecked. Yeah, there you go. So, 2 eggs and a dragon. Again, I don't like the eggs, so the eggs can go in here. And we'll stick one on you. We could drop these two together, but I think since they both now should have 2 on them, that basically means I only need 1 of each to upgrade them. What's the health on? 304. Oh no, that's XP, sorry. 2,140. We've got plenty of HP for now then. So we've got a mage and a paladin and then the extra big loot. These guys haven't really got a chance at the minute now. Now the thing is, I am kind of worried about the Hero King coming, because he is really difficult from what I've seen. So there you go, we've got 14 food now, we're not really struggling for food. This was an extra big loot apparently. Right, so we've got Brutal Beast upgrade. Each time a monster takes hunger damage, they permanently gain 5 attack, which is not going to happen now we've got the food. Selected monster is eaten, we know this one, so basically can eat for more food. Add Sword of War to the loot deck, which is plus 50% attack. Now this is like a buff, a permanent buff to your monster when you drop it onto them. Don't really care about that one. What does the treasure vault do? 10 inventory slots. We don't really need that right now. Plus 30% attack and max HP of the dungeon heart. I've never seen this one before. Does not need to be in the same room. I mean, having extra damage on the dungeon heart is nice, but you don't want things to get to that stage, so we might just go for the extension for now. Gain skill points and learn new professions, that's what we just did when we got the sword ability. Gain legendary rewards. Gain skill points and learn new professions. Skill points, new professions, or the workshop. I think I'm going to go for the infirmary just so we've got it, because it's going to frustrate me if we don't actually get one. Now there's this as well, which is really nice. Monsters in the room generate 20 gold but suffer 100 overworked damage. So we'll get the infirmary for now. Whoops. We need to add a room first. And at the minute we can't place that one in because of the size difference. So let's see what we've got. We've got a hallway there. We may need to move some of these slightly for a minute. Put these back in a minute. Take this out. Whoops, X. So which one? We want this one first. That's an end room. Are we going to have enough room if we do it this way? I don't think we are. The problem is we've got multiple end rooms, which isn't really helping me. So what we can do is we can have the alchemist bench there. Can place the cooking pot over here. And then we can kind of move these guys into here for a turn so they heal, as well as create food. So we're kind of doubling up. We have got another wolf, so these guys can go in here for now. We'll use a bit of food on this turn, put the egg guys in there. And then we've got another couple of dragons as well. What happens with this one again? I've completely forgotten what his abilities are. Gain 20 XP, nearby monsters gain 20 XP. Permanently share 2% of this monster's attack with nearby monsters. So 2% of 128. 10% is obviously 12. So divide that by 5. It's fuck all basically. So we'll swap these guys over here. Again, this is why I don't like the eggs. Can't put that there even though it connects, because obviously the floor type. Now we can put some rooms here and kind of extend a bit, but it's kind of like, well, what do you put here? Because now you look at the path they're going to take, they're going to go straight into that room first. Which is a bit annoying, because it's like, well, why? Like, there's nothing there. Why are you choosing this room first? I think it's due to it being the demo, like, it's possibly a little bit bugged. I'm not 100% sure. But we'll leave the path as it is, I think, for now. Just do it this way. See, they didn't even go that path. It shows they're going to go up that way, but they came straight through anyway. Paladins are obviously getting further. The eggs should finish them off. There you go. There you go, we got the Sword of War artifact. And we've got a lot of upgrades this time. So this one, plus 50% attack. Now we want this on this one. Because basically the wolves are the best type that you can get at the minute. For me personally, because they don't use the food. We could upgrade... Could actually upgrade one of these to a tier 3 now, I think. Can actually upgrade the eggs to a tier 3 as well, so let's do that. There you go. So now we've got 2 of the biggest upgraded monsters in there. We can take the other wolf out now. Could upgrade the wolves as well. I actually prefer these as they are though, that's the thing. $2,800 HP. Did these guys full of heal? I don't think they're full of heal, did they? Trigger when a hero is defeated anywhere in the dungeon. So we can take this guy out. How much is the healing? 25% HP. So put these wolves in. Do we just upgrade it? And then we've got a tier 3, but we've kind of got not many monsters doing that. It's kind of what worries me at the minute. We're alright for food, we've got 15 food. Put this one in here because it shares the, it gives extra XP. He's 440 out of 600. So he's kind of close to leveling up, I guess. See, I didn't actually know they could go to level 4. I thought it was just level 3 was the highest. Put these as so for now. So then these guys can all heal in there, plus they're producing food. They probably may get through this one now soon, because we're getting... Oh, it's only 2 swordsmen, we should be fine. Yeah, see, we're getting healing and stuff going in there as well. I've just realised the reason that the HP was lower is because they're in that room, so as soon as I took them out the room, they're gaining the HP back. But then, you know, that's not filling them to full. So that's why we're not getting the healing. So we've got 3 eggs, 2 wolves. We can upgrade this wolf. And then we can make a werewolf. How close is this guy? He's 520. You know what? Let's change strategy a little bit. We'll make the cooking room like that. 160, 160. And you're on 0 because I've just leveled you up. 510 out of 600, so that's fairly close to leveling up as well. Actually, they are on full HP now. See, now we could technically increase the level. We're going to put that one in there. Put these guys here. I kind of want this guy to level up on his own, so maybe we combine these 3. There you go. But we need this guy to be in this room because of the experience boost he's getting. The egg is going to be a fair little long while. 2% is still nothing, so you can go there. Can have you producing food because I really don't like you. We'll have an egg level 2 producing food as well. Now I did just realise I've left the heart open, but it shouldn't really matter. I don't think they're getting that far. And there you go. Level up again. Add another monster recruit card to the loot deck. Additional recruit cards do not have priority status. I have no idea what that means. I take it means we get another monster. We don't want this one every time because we're not taking hunger damage. They permanently gain 5% attack. Add Gorman dies. We've already got this. Sword of War to the loot deck again. Speaking of which, what happened to that Sword of War thing? Did I put it on something? I can't honestly remember. So, nearby monsters have plus 50% attack and minus 25% max HP. Gain 2 mana and an empowerment spell. Abilities marked with Reap will trigger when a nearby monster dies. So you need... Ah, right, okay. So that will get us a spell which allows us to give plus 30% attack. I'm assuming this is a temporary thing. Nearby monsters. So that... Does that mean it's in the room, or does it mean it's connected? That's the question. I think we're going to take that one just because it's more interesting, I guess. We're not really struggling for gold right now. Legendary rewards. Let's go for this one. Boss Crown. Your infamy grows. Stronger heroes now seek your dungeon. The stealthy rogue has been added to the hero deck. So these rogues skip combat, lose 1 stack of stealth for each skipped encounter. Dungeon Heart ignores stealth, so that they can skip 5 fights basically, unless they have something that has a taunt on them. Which, this one just happens to have a taunt on it. So turn dungeon monster into a dungeon boss, which gives it 100% max HP and taunt. Heroes cannot pass this battler without defeating it. So what I'm going to do is give this to my werewolf here. Make sure I put him towards the back, because that way then, if they sneak past these two, which they're gonna do... I had a bug last time I played where if I put him in the first slot, they just ignored him completely and carried on stealthing through. So, in fact, I'm gonna actually put him there, which may seem... In fact, it is a bit stupid. Ignore that. We're gonna put another 2 wolves here. We're gonna have the sacrificial altar there, which gives them less HP. We're going to have these in here. We're going to have another egg in there. You can keep producing food. We've got another room plan that we can't connect to anywhere except here. Let's see if we can extend this way instead. If it'll actually... Nope, we're on the maximum size. So again, these are just kind of decorative rooms at the minute. There's not really anything I can do about it, to be honest. I've got a set route that I want them to follow now. If I was smart, I could force them to come up here first, but since they don't always seem to be following this at the minute, it kind of seems a little bit risky to me. Now, if we get more monsters, we could fill this room as well and then see what happens. But for now... Which werewolf is this? Ah, so my first werewolf is the one I put this sword thing on. And I can't take that artifact off now. Oh well. We'll get another one at some point. Yeah, see, there you go, he just completely ignored the boss, and he's just gone straight into the room there. Even though the boss had taunt, which is really annoying. What? Please kill him. God damn, that rogue really didn't want to die then. So I'm gonna have to move my boss because it seems that you can't taunt the rogues until they're actually out of stealth. Which I didn't know was a thing. So we'll put our dungeon boss here. Because we can't obviously have him going that way. We'll make you a bit tougher as well, because you're going to get more attention now. We want to upgrade you. We should really put this egg in here, to be honest. Until we upgrade that one. We'll upgrade this egg. Now we've got 2 more eggs, so we can nearly get a level 3 with this one as well. You guys can go there. Now we've got a level 2 dragon there now. So having that altar there kind of does change things a bit. We'll put this wolf in this room. You can go there, that can go there. Put the egg there, because you're not going to be able to get past this dude anyway. It's just the encounters, it's 5 that they skip, so now the question is, does this wolf count as the first or not? Either way, he's going to get stuck on this werewolf boss until he actually can beat him. So we've got a paladin and a rogue again. They're generating XP like crazy. See, there you go, stealth break on the boss now because it's the 5th combat, I guess. And he won't go any further. God damn, how many? Why are these in red? Oh, it's because I'm gonna lose them if I don't use them, basically. And we'll upgrade you. What are you on XP wise? 50 out of 600, which is not enough to do anything, to be honest. But we'll give you a small boost this way as well. Stick some more eggs in here. Can make another leveled up dragon. I can't put him on that slot, I don't know what I'm doing. Now, because we've got so many of these dragons, we could technically almost make a level 4. We'll swap one of these out for now. What's this guy's health on? 3,400. He's got a lot. He's close to level though as well. We'll keep it the way it is for now. The boss is only lost 200 HP, which is nothing. We'll put you up this way, put the baby down here. We'll stick this guy in here. Didn't even realise this egg were there. But now we've got a level 2 there as well. Another level 2. And we've got a spare slot up there now so you can produce food. I'm quite happy with that, to be honest. I don't think I can do any better than that. So this time we've got 2 paladins. Didn't even make it through the first room, but look at all the experience popping because of the 2 dragons. It would be nice to have the first room just full of dragons and just get them to level themselves up, but the way it works with the beasts and stuff, having the werewolves in, because they share their attack damage against other werewolves and stuff, they're just too good. Right, so now we get another Sword of War. Library lets you get experience for doing nothing except killing stuff. So if you kill stuff anywhere in the dungeon, you get 200 experience divided evenly between students in the room. All monsters in the dungeon gain 1 artifact slot, which doesn't matter at the minute because we ain't got enough artifacts, so we'll go for the library. Recruit new monster types. Gain skill points. Upgrade your monsters. So that's obviously an upgrade, which is different, so I think we'll probably go for that one. Add wolf to the monster deck, remove werepup. Ah, so we just get a level 2 straight away. Oh, we can get a level 2 dragon instead. I actually want to get the level 2 wolf instead. Paladins will now start with a protective shield. So the shield blocks 5 attacks, so again it's very similar to the last one then, so they're just going to... They're going to take hits, but it's not going to do any damage to them. So now we need somewhere to put this library. If I put this in here, will it affect where they go? They're not going to go into that room by the looks of it. So how close are you now? You're on level 4 now. You're still on level 3. You're close to level 4, and you're close to level 4. So what we can do is we can add our pups in here, because we haven't got any more pups now. It's shared evenly between the monsters in the room. So we can get rid of that one at least. We can combine these eggs in here. We don't really need to heal them. So, we'll put the dragon in there. I don't like these eggs. And we've got 3 dragon sparks, so we can make another level 3 dragon as well. So we'll combine these. Now we've got another dragon. And we'll get rid of the Eggman, and he can go in here. We'll have the wolf there. And we can have another wolf there now. He's got 1 more slot, which now we can have another plus 50% damage on him. So he's doing 654 per attack now. Let's have a look what this room is. I don't think it's going to matter, but... Ah, so they are going in this room now, which is really annoying. See, this is the thing. I think it's just as soon as you put monsters in it and stuff that they're doing this. So we'll move this into the right room with the dungeon heart in it. We'll put the wolf there. And you guys can get combined into a level 3. And we'll have an egg there as well, why not? I kind of feel like I should be doing something more with this one. But having these 3 dragons in here means this guy's getting a lot more experience. So we don't really need to extend the dungeon anymore because we can't really do out with it. I mean, what we're going to do, we're just going to put an extra thing in there. Yeah, there's a bit more space out here, but I'm quite happy with how it is. Now I also just thought if we've changed this first room round and then take one of the dragons out and put the alchemist bench in there, they'll heal on that same turn. So we've got another thing there. Heal nearby. 50% attack, but minus 25% max HP. Kinda want to move this. We'll move this up into this room. Maybe keep these guys healed, I guess. Because obviously that's my boss in there and we want to keep him healed. He's got 100% damage, so we don't really want to lose his HP, that's the thing, but these guys are taking a bit of a beating. We'll give this guy another artifact. We can level this guy up, then knock him onto that, so we've got another level 3. This guy's now a level 2. What's his experience? So we'll put him in there and then he should go to a level 3 on next turn. Crappy eggs can go in here. You can level up. And now I've actually run out of gold for the first time. Jesus. So now we could technically combine all 3 of these, but I just don't want to because I don't think they change form again. So we'll go with that for now. So this guy's getting his ass beat, but these guys are healing now, so he's at full HP again. The swordsmen just haven't got a chance, to be honest. Right, we'll make more eggs, I guess. We need to be a little bit careful now, though, because we're running out of cash a bit. We'll get the wolves, because the wolves are really nice to have. Actually, we'll put one of you in there. We'll swap you now for that one, so now we've got some more level 3s in here. Can't afford this one, which is really annoying. Can we sell these eggs? I don't think we can. We're not going to lose these next turn anyway, but... The dragons are 80 each, the eggs are only 40. And we've got 100 left. See, the thing is, I'd actually prefer a level 1 over the level... level 1 eggs. Sorry, the level 1 dragon, I mean, I prefer over the level 1 eggs. So we've got one in there, which is 600. 0 out of 600 is exactly the same. You guys, I feel, can stay like that. However, I will take this out and move it like that. Yeah, the bench is going to take a hit, but these guys are going to get healed on the next turn, and it's only 2 paladins. It just saves me having to take them out of the room, to be honest. We've got 1 wave remaining. So it hit the bench, which is annoying, but again, they're going to get healed at least when this guy dies. So that's the bad side, actually, I don't think of now. Because of this taunt, they're going to get stuck against this guy as well. The bench has got enough HP for now. These guys are almost back to full HP, so we'll move that bench out on this turn. There we go. And we've got a bunch more stuff. See, this is the gourmandise thing though. We can eat the monster to get food, but... See, we've only got 3 food left now. Each time a monster takes hunger damage, they gain 5 attack. So we want the gourmandise one there. Boss arena, so we get another dungeon boss if we do this. And we get an egg. I want the dungeon boss thing. I don't care about the egg. Eggs are getting abused this time. Tavern, recruit new monster types, but the thing is we don't really like the monster types that we get in. Let's do this one. Become a spellblade, equip mana-infused artifacts, upgrade and heal the dungeon heart, or level up monsters quickly. See, leveling up monsters is kinda nice, if we can get another library, but it's where do I put it? That's the question, because I haven't got the rooms to do it. I feel at this point we've got some high-level stuff anyway, so we'll probably just want the spellblade. Plus 75 attack. This artifact costs mana to equip. This artifact permanently gains plus 25 attack. So that means it gives you 100 attack then. It costs how much mana to equip? I'm assuming 2, but since it's got the blue thing. After attacking, spend 1 mana and trigger an additional ability. Enemies marked with death rattle will trigger when this monster dies. I feel like we need this one. Swordsman will now have the Taunt Slayer ability. So, explores the dungeon clockwise, avoids empty rooms. Deal 4 times battle damage to battlers with Taunt. Jesus, so it's doing 4 times the damage to this werewolf. Right, so we definitely need to move this around. This needs to stay in this room. We've got the boss crown again. Which now I feel like 100% max HP. Let's give that to you as well, potential, so we've got 2 of you there. And then another Sword of War for you. Where's this Valor thing? Did I not get it because my inventory's full? Put another werewolf there. This guy's 400 out of 600, so this, combining with him, should level him up. That's correct. So we'll swap you now into here. Put you down here. And stick another wolf there. I want to move this egg guy because he's really annoying me just seeing him there. I never thought I'd have this problem, but I've got too many monsters now, because these eggs are really annoying. This is the level 1 dragon, isn't it? Yeah, I kind of want to put that dragon in there as well. I mean, the guy's getting 400 XP per turn, so we'll have another werewolf if this carries on. Or I could combine all these. Do we combine them, just so we've got the space, because I feel... The problem is we've got the boss coming up soon. But I do need the space. You know what, we might have some sacrificial eggs. We'll stick you guys in here. Keep you there to produce food. What's this one doing again? That's just extra damage, isn't it? So You guys can go in there and gain extra HP again. Do less damage. But you can make food for us, so there's that. Can have another werewolf here, so we can actually pull you out and put you in there, so now you're buffing it their damage even more. I think this is kind of perfect, to be honest, because we've got this werewolf boosting all these 3 damage here, but these 3 are also sharing their experience. Now, because they're in the first room as well, they're getting a lot more experience, whereas these are just like, yeah, we're finishing them off here. So they're never seeing any of these rooms. I'll take one of these eggs and put him back in here. We're going to lose these eggs though, that's the thing. We're going to lose these spells because of it. Which I really don't like, to be honest, but I think we're fine. I'm not even going to bother with the extra room because we haven't got the room for it. These guys are literally just a distraction now. Because when obviously you get the stuff in like the paladin that's blocking 5 attacks, they're going to go through here, these count as 2 attacks, so they're just going to die in this room before they even get here, hopefully. So these guys are sharing damage with each other every turn, I didn't realise that. So this is where, I mean, he's still making it to these guys, but he's not doing anything about it. I'm not worried. And I've got so many. Right. We've got 416. How many wolves can I get? Another wolf there now. We can stick one there and another one there, so that's another werewolf. This guy can go in here, so he gives them a bit extra HP. You can go in there. You can come out now. And I've got 56 left, so what do I put in that room is the question. I think we'll put the little dragon in there just so we can level him up. Do we get another egg? I don't want the eggs. I mean, yeah, it's permanently increasing the damage if they get a kill in the same room by the looks of it, but I prefer this, like you're just getting a flat 25% and 75% from all these anyway. So it's 25% per wolf, plus the healing. I think it's just better the way that I'm doing it. We'll get a dragon next turn or a wolf or something and stick him in that room. Next wave. I could have upgraded this egg, possibly. Mage is dead. It's doing work, though. No food. Again, it's because I've just moved these around, so now they're going to start hurting each other. Again, another reason I don't like these eggs, they're just taking all my food away. I think we're just... I need Gorman eyes, don't I, to eat these eggs. Because we're actually injuring ourselves now because of the state that we're in. Right. One of you can get back in there. I can't... You know what, I can upgrade you onto that so I can get rid of one. Question is, do I... What have we got next? We've got a paladin and a mage. If I combine these guys... That should level them up. This guy's not leveled up yet. Level 3 to level 5. And then we'll put one of the egg guys in there. So now he's going to share the thing over. Put the other egg guy in there. Can't do that because he's on a level 2. So we've got the more experience boost there, but they are losing HP. That's what's kind of frustrating. I think we might have to put this table back in, but I don't know if it's going to survive. How much damage are they doing now? 100, 290. Yeah, that table's going to explode if I put it in there. How big is this room? This is a 6-way room though, so we can put more monsters in here. Let's do it this way. We'll have you there. We'll have you there. We can put these guys in here. So the thing is, because of the way I'm doing this now, I think we need one with taunt over here. Whoops, I didn't actually mean to do that. I forgot I could combine them like that. Now the thing is because he's got the 5 blocks, it means that they're still going to get going to get the table attacked in there, but the mage isn't going to get that far. But we can put it there because it'll survive 1 hit from the paladin, and then these guys will heal. He doesn't need to. What other guys need to heal? You're okay, you're okay. You're okay. You're an egg. Put you there because you're probably going to need healing. What's your health on? Oh, you need healing as well. 2,000, 2,000, 4,000. Right, you're not too bad health-wise, so we'll... Again, we're having the same issue because we're going to be using so much food in this room. Put you there. You can come out because you've got that on, and we'll put you in. Didn't mean to do that. I meant to put him in the empty slot. God damn it! You know what? We've got a bit of money. You're about to level up on next turn. So we'll swap you out on the next turn then. Or we could just level you up now. 80, 80 and 80 is 240, so we can't do that. Why is nothing ever easy, man? Right, you can go in there. Having this level 2 egg is really frustrating me though. I'm just not a fan of the eggs, and plus they're taking all my experience. We'll swap that there because these guys are only going to attack once, whereas this guy's now going to lock up this paladin. So let's start with that. Now they're all going to take damage in this room, but they're also going to heal because of the table. And he's giving us extra damage as well. Now you're going to get stuck on this guy. I should have put this one over here. So there you go, these guys are healing back up. Not enough, unfortunately. We have got a bit of food back now. We have got a Gorman die, so guess who's getting eaten, Mr. Egg? See, why have I got this? It says I've got a Neverblade in my deck. Oh, now I've got it, it's there. Add empowerment to the loot deck. Do I want a mana chamber? I don't think I do. We'll go for the empowerment thing. We're getting a free chamber anyway, so it made no difference. Academy, Academy, Tavern, Academy, Workshop, Fortification, Legendary Reward. Oh, yeah, the Fortification weren't bad last time. Whereas Legendary Reward were just kind of like an upgrade, so let's go for Fortification. Ah, so now we can actually just go straight for Werewolf. Do that then. So now this guy's a level 3, which means we can put him in here. You can go there. You can come out and go there. This shitty arse egg is annoying me. It really is. Poor guy hasn't done anything. But I hate having the level 2 there. There you go, it's another level 3. So this bench can probably take another hit off of a paladin. 139 now. To heal these guys a bit more. These guys are going to need that healing though, because they're taking so much damage now. We'll put another werewolf in there, because I don't think we haven't got the money. Oh, we have. See, the thing is now, because we've got this, we can literally just print XP for the werewolves that we've got. So you're fully upgraded, but you're still only level 3. You've got 2 upgrades. You've got 2 upgrades, but you're level 4 and you're almost leveled. We need to level this guy up. So now he's a level 4. We want this Jar of Souls. Monsters in the room generate mana. Oh, that's an item thing again, isn't it? But suffer damage. Sword of War again, and then we've got the artifacts. Put that on you. I kind of want to move these around a bit now, because I feel like it's not going to work how I need to do with a plan for the time that I've got left. So what we'll do, we'll have one of these egg guys in here, a dragon to share the do we want the experience at this point, because we're fairly late on now. We'll have another werewolf to boost us damage up. We'll combine these dragons. And we'll put you there. The egg guy can go there. We've got 2 werewolves there. We'll have another wolf there just to increase the damage. So these guys are now getting healed. We've got this guy that's going to share the attack. This guy that's going to share the experience. And this guy's going to share the attack as well. So the front first facing room is going to have a fair amount of damage shared. But then stuff's still going to get stuck in this second room anyway, even if there is rogues or stealth or whatever. And we've still got 3 there. This one, I didn't even realise it was still there, to be honest. 300 out of 600. That's not going to level him up this turn. Can gormandize one to give us a bit more food. But I feel like at this point it's a bit of a waste, unless we just drop a random egg and then gormandize him. Because it's free. You know what? Get eaten. We need to use this as well. So this guy can have another... I've not got enough. Can I delete? Yes, I can. So we'll delete some of these dragon sparks. This is plus 30% attack as a spell. But then we just got the 50% attack there. So why would you do the 30% attack when you've got the 50% attack? It makes no sense to me. Is it just because it only lasts a certain amount of time? That's probably what it is, isn't it? We'll keep it like this because we're not losing this stuff now next turn, so that's fine. So the dragon's getting plus 16 attack now every single time. These paladins aren't getting past these guys, so these are just decorative basically, they just buff bots. Did he give him an attack boost that time? 844, let's have a look. 900, yeah he did. Empowerment. So we've got some more werewolves, we can drop these in just to level them up a bit. I kind of feel like I want the dragon in here as well. Just to give everybody an experience boost, and he's not going to lose the health then. It's just the problem is if they get rogues again, the swordsmen are just going to get stuck on these two, they're no worries. It's just if we get a rogue coming, then this first room is going to really cause us issue. I don't want to get everybody stuck on these two and then just permanently heal. And then get stuck because of it. So he's level 5, how close is it to level 6? He's not. You're close to level 5, you're only 50 XP, so that seems like a waste. Can swap you around there. How close are you? You're close to being leveled actually, so you can... What's his HP on? 300. You're close to being leveled as well, actually. This is going to be our kill room, we know this. I might sacrifice these a little bit. And just, we want this room as a as a hunting room, basically. So what we'll do is we'll have them set up like that. These guys can all fight to begin with. Have like that, because then these three are buffing each other's damage, and then we get the dragon for the experience boost to level these guys up quicker. And then these two are going to finish off, but they're also giving each other 75% XP as well. What have you got on you? So that's you. They're not going to make it as far as that guy, but we'll get rid of these again. Just so we can keep the werewolves. Get rid of the egg, because we're not putting anything else in now, except for more werewolves just to level stuff up. Speed it up a little bit. See, the swordsmen aren't even making it into the second room. So we've got another sword of war. That can go on you. If you're gonna let me. There we go. Get rid of these. Don't need the floor plan. Generating mana's nice, I guess, but it means something else has to be in the room with it. You're 400 out of 600, so you're about to level next turn. No, we can do this. And then put the Jar of Souls in here. So then at least we've got these two going on each turn. Ideally, what we could do is we could put the Jar of Souls in here. I don't know what soulbound damage is though. Because that just heals, so if we could swap one of these around and put the Jar of Souls in here, when these kill each other... sorry, when these kill stuff, they should be able to still heal, but that's going to take damage then. But it just says monsters. Let's experiment. We'll swap it that way. How does this affect... No, it's not. It's not doing out like that, so these guys are going to suffer 600 damage? No, that's too much. Bring out our wolf again there. 600 damage is way too much. Can have an egg in there that's just going to die. Minus 25% max HP in there. 2 mana and an empowerment spell. When a monster dies, so we get more mana when something dies, so yeah, that can sit in there. That works perfectly. The sacrificial eggs. Nice and easy now. I'm still kind of worried about the Hero King when he shows up. Plus 1% HP per mana in reserves. You know what? We'll go for that. Another infirmary. Legendary rewards. It's right on the far end, so we should pick that. You're not going to let me? That's why. 7 days, that's all it took. On the first day word of your darkness reached the throne. The king did not care, but your corruption grew, bold and rampant. By the 7th night the king marched. The final assault squad prepares to enter your dungeon. First come the King's Guard, banners high and armour gleaming, loyal, disciplined, doomed. Behind them, the Knights of the Round, the finest heroes, sworn to claw and crown. In the back, Saint Million the Hero King roars, shaking stone from your dungeon walls. He comes last. Let them come. So we've got Swordsman, Swordsman, Paladin, Paladin, and then the King. Right, so the King's gonna probably make it pretty far in this dungeon at the minute. This guy's fairly low on HP. Could maybe swap it. I swear I'm so stupid. Why did I just do that? I meant to swap places, but they're combining instead. Right. So what we'll do now is, we haven't got enough money to do out there. We'll stick a sacrificial egg in again, I guess. And another egg there, why not? Oh damn it, I forgot we had this bench. So this is gonna heal again. Now we could put this in this room, but because of it being the final wave, like, we can heal these guys up at least. This one doesn't need healing. 3-8. Right, you know what? I'm gonna do it the correct way. Move you over there. Put you in there. Now you're gonna go in there because you're on full HP. You're only level 3 versus 4, but at least he's gonna heal up. So, 5... You can have 10,000 HP now, what the hell? I feel like because this is the last wave, we kind of want to switch these two around. Because the XP isn't going to matter as much, whereas the extra damage probably will. And there you go. We'll slow it down since it's the last wave. See, the swordsmen are just getting annihilated by the bosses. And the eggs are getting annihilated by the room. The egg hatred in this video is unreal. I actually really like eggs to eat though. Yeah, the swordsmen aren't getting anywhere. Just see how far the Hero King gets. How much HP are you on? 2,480. They're losing a lot of HP though, that's the thing. Like, the healing in this room's fine because it's just topping them off every time when they get stuck there. just at this point now, we just need to keep the werewolves going. Because we've got enough food to keep us rolling still. God damn, how much stuff do I have? Artifact. You can have one, I guess. We can do these empowerments. Now, do these go as well? Plus 172. Plus 65. And then we can get another couple of werewolves in as well. You're 100 out of 900, so you can combine with some of these, because I don't need any more monsters now. We're just about leveling up what we've got. So 3,000 out of 3,900, 4,000. What are you on HP wise? You're on full again. Don't do that. Nearly did it again. You can go in there. You're actually lower HP, you're on full now. The eggs are still there, so we can have another egg in there. One of the eggs had died. Level 5, level 4, what are you? Level 3. 5, 3. So you're actually fairly low damage. You're quite high, but again we need to heal some of these up, that's the thing, so I need to adjust stuff around a bit. What have we got this time? Oh, it is actually the Hero King this time. 701 damage per hit and 14,000 HP. Isolde the Starscribe, 808 damage. The hero won't leave until all monsters are defeated. Tamadachi the Sword Saint explores the dungeon clockwise, avoids empty rooms. This hero won't leave until all monsters are defeated. God damn, look, this guy's HP. 12,000 HP, 444 damage per hit. And he's just going to rotate his face around my dungeon. You know what, we're going to have to just leave it like this, I think. We're going to stick dragon in there. Just because we've got the money. It's not going to make a blind bit of difference, but we've got an extra monster there if they make it that far. Let's see how we go on the final wave. Oh, so he looks different then as well. It's just basically a different coloured swordsman. The thing is though, because they're actually not moving on until they kill a monster, that means when the Hero King actually does get here, half the monsters are already going to be gone. $4,500. We're going to speed it up a bit. So there's one gone, two gone. And that's just on the first guy. He's got 1,000 HP left, 8 HP. Dead. And we've got a level up. Right, these two are gonna die now. Yeah. Actually, he's doing work as the dragon. The dragon's doing level 9. Dead in 2 hits. Right, can I cast this now? Yes, I can. Give you even more damage if we can. And we did it! There goes the king. Another dungeon... sorry, the dungeon hums inharmoniously. Another victory foreseen and fulfilled. 800 infamy. Your deeds have not gone unnoticed. Use your infamy to unlock permanent upgrades. So this is it for the demo. So yeah, infamy cannot go above beyond 4,000 in the demo. So let's have a look at the progression then, I guess. There's a lot of progression in this. Max HP, treasure in legendary chests, one less empty card in the loot deck. Pick a starting profession right after placing the heart. That's actually really good. Vicious plants that outgrow the dungeon. Full version only. One choice when picking starting profession. Glory to the Greed King, ruler of bandits. New monster clan. And that is in the demo as well. Hunt food and cook buffs. Vicious plants, and then the necromancer. So we've got a bunch of new classes and stuff in there. But thank you all for watching. That was my infamous dungeon, and I hope you join me again next time. Bye.